Hey guys, what's going on? So we just saw Sputnik. This is like a 2020 Russian alien movie. I thought it was pretty good. Like the effects were like really good, visuals were great. I don't speak Russian, but I think the acting was like pretty good for the most part.
Yeah.
Delivery and all that stuff. I recommend it. So I don't really have anything bad to say.
Yeah, no, it's not very often this happens.
Yeah, I would say sometimes. I don't think it would get confusing, but like there were some things in the story sometimes where it's like, I don't know, like at the end they said like, spoilers, I guess like the kid that's a boy was actually a girl.
I think
I don't really understand.
So I actually looked on the Wikipedia page after the fact, and apparently that's supposed to be a flashback to scene to her. She was in the orphanage as a kid or something.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, they said their name is Tanya.
Yeah, and then the
that's
kid said
the woman's
Tanya.
name.
Yeah,
so I was
like, why is the kid saying Tanya?
Yeah, I didn't.
Which is why I looked it up, because I was like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, so was the all the times we saw the kid, that was her the whole time?
Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe.
I'm confused.
I think that was the son the whole time.
And then also, why was the kid in the wheelchair?
I
They didn't have fucked up legs because it seemed like their legs were.
I was gonna ask that too. I thought I was missing something.
Unless that was supposed to be
if
her.
they explained somehow that she got. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or should we explain the running? Maybe like as a kid she had fucked up legs, but now she runs. And
Yeah,
she
it's still only confusing. I'm sure if we watch it again, we would get it, or if we just read an article, we'd get it. But for the most part, like, yeah, I mean, besides that, everything else was pretty straightforward. Acting was good. Alien design was really cool. I mean, it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was kind of like just Alien, you know, like Alien Romulus kind of Alien. Not in terms of design, but like just how it kind of attacked people. Like, but it's not like, I'm not saying it's ripping off, but like that's like immediately the connection I made. Like another big alien movie.
I guess if you see any alien attacking people, I feel like it's say, oh, it's basically like alien.
I guess just the way it moved, like the tail and everything,
Yeah,
and
I
like
guess
how
the
like kind of like
Yeah, I can definitely see the aliens inspiration.
yeah, like which is fine. Like,
Yeah, it's
I
like,
think that's just like
I feel like
yeah.
almost every sci-fi movie since like fucking '79 has been influenced by aliens.
Oh yeah, I mean like if it broke out of someone's chest, like yeah, that'd be kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever. But it was
Yeah. But yeah, after like looking up online, seeing the movie had a budget of like $2.5 million, and comparing this CGI, which like I think it looked pretty good. Like legit,
yeah.
It looked like for how much they showed the like monster in this movie, like it looked good. Like it looked, you know, like you could tell it's CGI, sure, but like it didn't look like bad CGI. It looked like genuinely like a good like model. For 2.5 million, that's crazy. Like
yeah.
I don't know, maybe like CGI money gets you further in Russia than like America or something, but like again, when you compare that to Hellboy, which had 10 times the budget and looked like shit compared to this.
I just learned about that. There's no way they didn't fucking pocket that money. They had $20
Yeah.
billion and it looked like it how it did. I don't. That makes no sense. There's no way. There's something shady going on.
It's been all in the spider. Yeah.
But the like the movie was a lot more like sci-fi than horror. Like I kind of went in expecting it to be more of like a, you know, like a normal horror movie. I've seen a lot of those this year, and like it definitely was more of like a sci-fi story. It almost starts off like almost like, I guess, Silence of the Lambs-y with like, you know, her kind of like interviewing the like a cosmonaut and trying to like get into the business of the alien. And then like they just like they pace the like reveals of the whole like alien story throughout the movie very well and kept me entertained.
Yeah.
There's like a little bit in the middle where it's kind of like, okay, it's dragging a little, but for the most part it's paced pretty well. It definitely has like, you know, like the you know, the villain guy got a little bit more and more Hollywood towards the end, but it's fine for the story itself.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, it's you know, for the like plot progression of like the character arcs and like how, you know, everything was revealed, it's fine that he acts like that by the end. Leading actress, she was pretty good. I mean, again,
really,
like
yeah. Oh, sorry, what?
I was gonna say, like, I mean, like, I guess to an extent, like, I don't know Russian, so I'm not like getting, I guess, the full like, I don't know like how well the performance is if you're, you know, Russian and you're watching it, but like, you know, from like watching the subtitles, it seems pretty good.
Yeah, no, I think it was really good. I think it was interesting, like, yeah, spoiler too, like, obviously he goes into space, but like right before he goes, I guess he learns that like his wife or ex-wife just died or something.
Yeah, and she left behind like a son that he didn't know about.
She had a son that he didn't know about, and he felt like, okay, well, he went, you know, he planned the mission and everything, or I guess he had planned to go on it for a long time, so he chose to do that and become like a hero, then like stay with his son. And I one of the lines like towards the end where she's like, the main chick is like hugging him and I guess trying to like, I don't know what she's doing, trying to get him to calm down or something or whatever.
Yeah.
But he was like, oh, like I chose space over my son, and like this is my punishment. Like I guess having the alien in me, which is like a very interesting. I don't know, like a very interesting like perspective. Like I could see someone in that position maybe saying that, but like I don't know, something about that was like, wow, like this is like my punishment from like I guess a higher being because I chose space over my son to have this alien in me. I thought that was kind of like interesting.
Yeah, I
but,
think it was like that landed him. I guess he's like just saying like, oh, I deserve this kind of thing. Like,
no, which I was just that's. It's
but you're
very interesting to think of like a higher being giving you like a punishment, but like by putting an alien in you. Yeah. So that is interesting. But yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, and then the sets all look good. Is that like like the like Soviet area like facility stuff? It all looked pretty good. Is it visually interesting to look at?
I wonder if that like in terms of the budget, like I don't want to say it looked cheap, but like a lot of like the orphanage set and like there weren't really too many locations. Like they had like the hotel looking room and like a hallway. It probably wasn't too expensive to film in those areas. I mean, they looked pretty old and like pretty cheap. So I would say like besides like maybe like the whole like science lab center that they had or like the control room where they're like looking at the interview, you know, like her and the dude. That looks kind of expensive in the budget too. But everything else was like pretty low key. Yeah. Like very liminal sets. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, would recommend. I would say out of 10, I don't know, I'd probably give it like an 8.5 or something. Like,
yeah, I was 8.5 is like roughly what I was
good.
going for. Yeah, it's like it's just like it's a good movie. I was entertained the whole time. You know, it's rare these days, but it just like it was genuine. You know, no one went to the camera and went like, "You're Sput, I'm Nick." You know, like no Marvelisms at all. Just like a nice like sci-fi horror movie.
And I don't know why I just forgot. I love the fucking opening. The reveal of the alien is so cool because you don't. Yeah. It's not really a reveal. It's just like the astronauts are there. They're in space. Like they just kind of stopped, and then one of them's like, "Oh, dude." He's looking out the window, and the camera moves. The guy's like, "What?" He looks, and they don't say anything, and like it tilts, and you see like
the
one
edge
little
of its
thing.
tail.
Yeah, you see one thing going over, and then it goes right above, and I guess it like it's implied that like it opens a hatch, but we don't even see the hatch turn. Yeah, you just see like that one thing. I was like, that's really cool. Like I don't know, that's the subtlety of that is like not something that I usually see in like I would say American movies. So like that was a pretty cool like reveal.
And the space CGI in the beginning was really good. And like
it was simple.
With, like the capsule went out of like you could see like the Earth like spinning behind the window and stuff, and the lighting was changing.
Really good. Yeah, and even like the like special like the practical effects with like some of like the blood and the makeup like really good.
Yeah.
No, super would recommend.
Yeah, watch Sputnik. I mean, if the movie hasn't been entirely spoiled by now.